And all the metals below hydrogen are less reactive than hydrogen. For example, copper, mercury, silver and gold. हाँ, ठीक है. Now for the non-metals क्या होता है? Non-metals, what are the physical properties? First is malleability, ductility. Non-metals are neither malleable nor
Can I show
ductile.
the table and
हाँ.
just completed?
What?
Can you show the reactivity table and just done
Okay.
with it? Ma'am, how will we learn this?
Okay, I will send you the trick to learn this reactivity series in the group. ठीक है? Why Ria is not coming today?
She usually come at 4:50.
4:50?
I'm done.
Okay.
And below is less reactive.
हाँ. Below hydrogen, less reactive.
And ma'am, hydrogen is neutral.
हाँ.
Ma'am, I'm done with this one. You can
Okay.
please.
Now the non-metals physical properties are what? They cannot be beaten into thin sheets nor ever drawn into wires because non-metals don't have the property of malleable and ductile.
Right.
Brittleness क्या होता है कि if we will hammer the non-metal, what will happen? It will break into pieces. But for the metals, if we will hammer, it won't break into pieces.
Ma'am, can you give any example of non-metal?
Non-metal का कोई भी example ले लो, like sulfur,
Yeah.
ठीक है?
Magnesium.
Physical
So,
state, हाँ?
no, 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 no.
So, what about physical state, Shazan?
What, ma'am?
Physical state क्या होता है non-metal का?
Ma'am, solid.
Physical state, most of the non-metals are very soft.
Ma'am,
Only diamond is very hard. हाँ, ठीक है? Luster क्या होता है? Luster means they don't have a shiny surface because metals always shines, but this non-metals won't have a shining surface. For example, only the diamond, which is a exceptional case for the non-metals because diamond is very lustrous. Hmm. Next, Ria is telling. अच्छा, no, no. Ish. Making notes also. Okay. In the periodic table, there are total 22 non-metals. Huh? Total how many non-metals? Total 22 non-metals.
non-metal.
Hmm. Next is what? Next is the reaction between the metals and the non-metals. Now here we will see reaction between a metal
Ma'am, can you
and
show
a.
the physical properties?
अच्छा,
Please.
okay.
I'm gonna read it fast. I'm not reading the definition of because I know it from before that.
It's okay. Only write the points. Or else you can write like brittleness dash means if not hammered, if it is hammered then break, like that you can write. Or a reference.
And when hammered, it breaks into pieces.
हाँ.
Okay. And what is brittleness?
Brittleness is that only. If it is hammered, it will break, no?
Okay. Malleability and ductility is also same.
No, malleability means it cannot be beaten into thin sheets or drawn into wires, just like for example, for the metals, we can easily draw gold into thin wires, no? But for the non-metal case, we don't. Hi, Ria. Ria,
Good evening, ma'am.
good evening. Ria, how much you got in chemistry?
From school,
Huh?
school marks,
How much you got in chemistry?
and I haven't got my marks.
Okay, so
I
you
get
got
six.
1 second. Let me see. Ria got 22 out of 30 and Shazam got 19 out of 30. Not bad. Ria, now you can switch off your mic. Okay, Shazam हो गया? ठीक है. Ria, mic.
Hmm.
Okay. Now the
Done.
next. Hmm. Next क्या है? Next is the reaction between a metals and a non-metal. So first we will go through with this paragraph. Each metal wants to have a completely filled valence shell. So each metal wants what? They want their outermost orbit to be filled. For example, it wants to have either 2 or 8 electrons in the outermost shell. ठीक है? तो for oxygen it will be 16. So if you will make the electronic configuration or the orbit of this oxygen, so what will you see? You will see that in the
Actually,
outermost
ma'am,
orbit.
ma'am,
हाँ.
ma'am, the
Mm-hmm.
valency part, ma'am, in ninth, I've not studied well. So, ma'am, I don't know like how to, get the valency of elements. Ma'am, can you teach that also?
Okay, I will teach. First we will cover this and after that, huh?
Ma'am, can you also mark out some points from here that we can note it down? Because
हाँ.
it's
I'll
all
underline that.
paragraphs.
So you can mark this that each elements want to have a completely filled valence shell. Either they have 2 or 8 in their outermost shell, which is a fixed. For example, 16 agar oxygen ka hai, so it will be what will be the electronic configuration? It will
Ma'am,
be 2 8 and 6,
286. Oh, yeah.
right? So in the first orbit it will be 2. In the next orbit it will be how much?
8.
8. In the last orbit it will be 6. Now
Ma'am,
oxygen
how
wants
many
2 more
electrons are
orbits.
possible in the last orbit?
8. 8
8.
or 2.
And ma'am, in the last second?
Last second, it can be also 8.
Okay.
2, 8, 8, 16, 32, 64 like that. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पर क्या है? Metals have a tendency to lose electrons to form a cations and non-metals have a tendency to gain electrons to form an ion. So this is
Cations
what,
and anions, ma'am, what are they?
once again, तो यहाँ पे क्या है कि metals is having a tendency to lose electron. Means what will happen? कि metals क्या होगा? अच्छा, you tell me oxygen is a metal or a non-metal?
It's the non-metal.
हाँ?
Non.
Non-metal, right? So listen to me just very carefully. That oxygen is a non-metal. Now here with this sentence, see, it's written that non-metals will have a tendency to gain electron to form anions. Now, if you will see here, for oxygen, Shazan pehle dekh lo after that, right? Oxygen क्या होता है? Oxygen is a non-metal and it's written that non-metals will have a tendency to gain electron. Now, if you will see for the oxygen, the atomic number for oxygen is 16. So it will be 2, 8 and 6. Okay? In the outermost shell, it should be 8 or, sorry, 2 or 8. Now, if you will fill the outermost orbit of this oxygen, so what will happen? 2 is left, right? 2 will be left because 16 plus 2 कितना होता है 18 होता है.
Yes, ma'am.
So 18 should be there. I mean, sorry, 6 plus 2 is 8. No, so 2 should be there. So for the non-metals, they will have a tendency to gain electrons. So when oxygen will gain electron, the outermost shell will be full with 8 electrons, right? समझ आया?
Ma'am, बिल्कुल भी नहीं.
अच्छा ठीक है. देखो, तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल ऑक्सीजन कितना होता है 16 होता है. ओके, ठीक है. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन इज 2 8 and 6.
Yes.
Now if I'm making the orbits, for example, this is a k orbit. KLMN होता है ना, KLMN orbit. Now for the first orbit, let's say 2 electrons. For this L orbit, there should be 8 because it's 8 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now for the third orbit, it's M. It how much? 6, na? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So for so 2 more this elements are left to fill this orbit with a how much? With total 8, right?
Yes.
Total how many there in the last orbit? 6 hai. So
Six.
two more orbit is left. So the tendency of a non-metals is to gain electrons. What oxygen will do here? It will not lose electron. If oxygen will lose electron, what will happen? 6 minus 2, 4 ho jayega. So it should be 8 in the outermost orbit. So non-metals will have a tendency to gain electrons, to form anions. ठीक है.
Okay.
अगर कोई चीज gain हो रही है, so it is forming an anion, means negative ions. If anything is losing, it is forming a cation, which is a positive ions. Okay, let me give you more examples. For example, one second.
Can you give some like another elements example?
Huh. So what is the atomic number of sulfur?
Forward.
Riya, what is the atomic number of sulfur? Atomic number of sulfur is how much? 16. Okay.
But oxygen is 16. Oxygen sulfur तो दोनों का same है.
एक मिनट पीरियडिक टेबल चेक करो.
Atomic number here for
Atomic number of oxygen is 8.
ma'am, you mentioned 16 over there.
That's all. This is for the sulfur one.
Okay.
Okay. Now for oxygen, कितना होता है? It's 8. So it will be how much? 2. 2 and how much? 6,
Wait,
right?
2 6.
2, 6. Now 2 more electrons left in the outermost shell.
Yes.
So what will happen? Oxygen will gain electron or lose electron?
Ma'am, it will gain electron.
And for the sulfur one, it should be 2, 8, and 6. Now here also again 2 more electrons left to complete its outermost shell. So sulfur will gain electron or lose?
Gain.
Now understanding what is happening.
Can you give some example for metal also?
So metal, which example? So okay, 1 minute. For aluminium, if we will write, okay. So what is the atomic number of aluminium? Can you please open periodic table?
I don't have Google.
Google से देख लो.
No,
It's 13. Okay, what is the atomic number of aluminium? It is 13. Now what will happen? Riya is doing well. So 13, it means the electronic configuration will be 2, 8,
and 3.
3. Okay. Now let's make 2 in the first one. This is a metal. Okay.
Is it a must that in the second shell it will be 8 electrons?
It will be 8 only now. If you will see for the oxygen, so 8 is there. So 2, and what is left? 6 is left. to become 8. It's not must, only you have to do that. In the first one there should be 2, in the second one 8, then 18, then 32, then 64, like that. अब यहाँ पर क्या है कि 8 होना है, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now in the third one it should be 3.
Three.
ठीक है, now you tell me.
Ma'am, five more will be there, so we'll gain electron.
Listen. So it will be better for aluminium to gain 5 electrons or to lose 3 electrons. What will be the best decision for aluminium to do? Gaining 5 electron will release more energy, or losing 3 electrons will release more energy? What is the best decision of aluminium?
If it gains five more electrons, then it will become a valence electron. So then, ma'am, it will be balanced. So minus three.
Priya, you tell me the first decision or the second one. You can just do it like with a one. Or, very good. The second one. Second one would be the best decision for the aluminium to gain minus 3 electrons. If oxygen will gain plus 5 electrons, it will lose more, very high energy. So it's better to lose 3 electrons. So if it will lose 3 electrons, what will happen? Means K, L, and M. M orbit is excluded. Only these two orbits left. So if you will see with this one, this already having 8 orbits. So ये तो क्या हो गया? It's a fully completed shell. Now if you will see here, that the metals will have a tendency to lose electrons. Just now we saw na, that aluminium is losing how many electrons? Minus 3 electrons to forming cation. So if any metals will lose electron, will form cation, which is a positive ions, and if a non-metals will have a tendency to gain electrons to form anion, which is a negative ions. Now I am giving you 2-3 questions, so you have to do. ठीक है? 1 minute. For example, 10 gold, lead, silver. These are what? These are metals. And 4 questions for the non. Okay, so non-metals, what? Carbon, oxygen. No, oxygen only I gave. Nitrogen, silicon, and last one should be boron. Now you have to see the periodic table, you have to write the atomic number for each, and you have to make an electronic configuration, and you have to tell. Shazan, you can refer Google for electronic number.
Ma'am, I know electronic configuration.
What?
I'm nothing.
Should I write Shazan, or it will be okay?
Ma'am, I'll refer.
Hmm.
Ma'am, do we draw the diagram also?
No need of drawing diagram. Okay, you can draw if you want. Take your time, huh?
Ma'am, what all do we have to write? We have to write atomic number and configuration.
Atomic number, electronic configuration, and you have to tell whether this is gaining electron or losing, or whether this is gaining or losing.
Okay, ma'am.
If the electronic number is above 20 now, then no need to write, okay? Because for the 10 it's 50.
Lead is
So it's
32.
okay, you can skip this.
Ma'am, lead is 32.
So it's okay, 32 is not much.
Should be electronic configuration. Ma'am, lead is 32.
Try.
Ma'am, lead is 82. It's written over here.
Washes on, it should be 82, na? You told 32.
I said 82 only.
Acha, okay. Then exclude these two. What about gold? Gold is 79. Okay, silver. Silver
Ma'am,
is
let me try, ma'am.
47.
Let
You
me
can
try.
do this one. At least do this. Huh? See, you can do for mm,
Ma'am, what is for silver, ma'am? What is the? I'm not able to find.
atomic number of silver.
Yes.
It's 47.
Ma'am, how many electrons are possible in the first shell?
2.
Ma'am, for carbon, ma'am, its atomic number is 6. So it would be 2 and 4. Ma'am, would
Yes.
lose 4 electrons or gain 4
It
electrons?
will gain 4 electrons.
You tell for the metals and non-metals. You can refer this. Non-metals have a tendency to gain electrons.
Okay, ma'am.
It's 4 now, so half half.
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
How will write the this electronic configuration for 10, ma'am? It is 50. Then it will like, can you give a hint like how do we write it?
For what?
Ma'am, for 10, ma'am, like it is a lot, so ma'am.
What? Acha, for 10,
Yes, yes.
it's 50.
So ma'am, how will write the electronic configuration for this for the big numbers? How will write it?
Okay, first you do that for the non-metals.
None is done, all of them.
Okay, all done. ठीक है.
Yes.
So 10 का क्या होता है? 10 is SN. So the electronic configuration will be, how much is that? 50, no? So it will be 1 is 2. 1 is 2, 2 is 2, 2p6, 3d10. You have to learn this. I mean, not learn. If you will do much more, then it will be easy for you.
Ma'am, I
1,
learned it. So
2, 2. How much is this? 8 and then 10. Then, sorry, not D. Again, it will be S. And then P will be 6. 4 will be 2. Then 3D10, 4P6. So how much it is? 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. And this is 16. So 10, 20, 16 is how much? 46. Now you tell me. This is total of 46. How many more left? Plus 2 to become 48. Correct? Now this is what? This is the metals. So metals will have a tendency to gain or lose.
ma'am, can you show it once again, please?
Hmm.
Ma'am, first one is 10 and after that.
Ma'am, what's the pattern?
What?
What is the pattern? Like, how is it? How is it the
It's
S P?
Ma'am, how it got 20 in the middle one? Can you tell?
which one?
The middle one. Middle one. 3s to 3p6 4s to.
20 means you have to add this. Okay, 600, 9, 10. It will be 10, sorry.
That.
That's okay. 10, 10, and then here is 16. So how much it is? 10, 10, and
6.
20,
16.
then
So
it will be
36, na?
26. Yep.
36 हो गया. Now again, but can I tell you the pattern?
Yes, ma'am, you teach how we do it, please.
Okay, so the
Ma'am, it's
order
meant
is,
for more than 20.
wait. The order to fill this is so first will be C. First, S will have a two electrons. There is S, P, D, and F. Okay. S will have how many? Two electrons. P will have six electrons. D will have 10 electrons. And F will have 14 electrons. Okay. Note this. S will have 2, P6, D10, F14. Only 4 are there, S, P, D, and F.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, for example, let's start with the small one. For example, oxygen. Oxygen is 8. So now how we will write? We will write when is Ria, Mike. Please switch it off. Hmm. So this is the pattern. First I'm writing the pattern, then I will tell the oxygen. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 5p6, 5s2. Okay. For the smaller one, it's enough to write this much.
I
Now
have
for
written
the
four
oxygen,
P6, not five P, not five
no,
P6. I
no,
have
no, no, 4p6. ठीक
okay.
है 1 2 2 3 3 4 3 4 5 ठीक है 1 2 2 3 3 4 then 3 4 5 then 4 5 6 then 4 5 6 7
Ma'am, I understood, ma'am.
5
This year I
6
have taught
7 8 ठीक है रिया प्लीज नोट कर लो ये 1 2 2 3 3 4
three.
3 4 5 फिर 4 5 6 4 5 6 7 5 6 7 8 ठीक है पहले इतना नोट करो आफ्टर दैट फर्स्ट नोट कर लो डन नाउ 1s2 2s2 for this one ठीक है now 2 and 3 so 2 and 3 will be s s and then p will be 6 s will be 2 ठीक है या तो एक काम करो well, let me write first this order 1 2 2 3 3 4 3 4 5 so remember this order 4 5
I
6
remember this one, ma'am.
हाँ
This year I have taught
4
us
5 6 and 7 and then 5 6 7
six,
8 now you
eight,
have to
and
go
after that
backward
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
like that now you have to go backward wise for example S P D F then S P D F S P S P D F S P D F S P something is wrong I guess 1 second
Ma'am, it starts from the starting, I think. One S.
that's what now 1 2 2
Ma'am, I think you like after two of them, I think you're supposed to do only DPS, like SPDF, then only SPD. Probably.
1 second. Let me start from the start. So starting it will be S F then S then P S P S P 4P 5S 4E 5P 6S 4F 5P P S and then for 5 it will be F 6 it will be D and then P.
Ma'am,
ठीक
I'm
है
having some doubts, ma'am. Why it is
now
one S S after that, ma'am, two P, and after that three
because
A.
it's the way of writing this. You have to learn this order.
Okay.
Now, first, let me do this oxygen one, then we will see whether this formula is correct or not. So oxygen कितना होता है? 8 होता है, right? Now oxygen के लिए what we will write? This you know, ना? Let me write this also. 1 minute. Um, for S, it's how many electrons? 2 electrons. For P, 16, D10, and F14. Now for the oxygen, if I'm writing, S is how much? 2. 2S. S is again how much? 2. P is how much? 6. So it will be this much? 6, 7, 8. Sorry. Sorry, 4. Why we will write 6? Because it is total 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here 2 more electrons is left. So what will happen? Oxygen is a non-metal. So it will gain 2 electrons to complete its orbit. समझ आइए? Now if I'm writing again for you guys, it will be very, very simple.
Your voice, ma'am.
Yeah, please, mic off it. Okay. Now, Shazan and Ria. First of all, note this. We will
Note it
go
down.
stepwise, it will be easy. Ria, you wrote? S कितना है? 2 है, 5, 6, D10 and F14. Done? This part done? Okay. Now wrote this. Now write this. This one.
Written the
1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. ठीक है? Write this also. S, S,
let me
P,
write.
S. Oh, oh, do you know what I was doing wrong at that time? Now
What,
I
ma'am?
understand. See, here, that time what I was doing. So here so see, this is a 2 pair, na? Let me change the color. It's very simple. This is a 2 pair. 2 pair, 2. Here, 3. This one is 3. This one is 4. And this one is also 4. ठीक है?
I'm understood now what are you trying.
Now, अब क्या करना है? Now you have to go backward wise. Ria, listen this. Backward wise, so S, P, D, F. So for this one, it's done. Now for this one, S, P, D, F, done. For this one, only S, P, and D. For this, again S, P, and D. For this, only S and P. For this, only S and P. Only for the 1, 2, you have to write both SS. Got it? Okay. Now it's very simple. Now if I'm giving you for the, now let's do silver. Okay. So silver is how much? 47. Silver is 47.
Understood how to do.
47. Na? Now if I will do, what will happen? So 47 is 1s,
One is
2s.
two. Ma'am,
Hmm.
one is two, then two is two, like that.
Okay. Yeah. 2p6. Again 3s2. And then 3p6. 4s2. How much this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again 10. Means 20 is done. Now 3d 10. Means 30 done. 4p6 36 done. 5s2 38 done. 4d 10 48 done. Now you see.
Ma'am, you're there?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Completed.
no, ma'am, I'm doing it.
So in the last orbit it will be 4d9. That's it. So one more electron is left. So this, what is silver? Silver is a metal. So what metal? Metal is what? Metal have a tendency to
Lose
lose
electron.
electron. So it will lose one electron. Now the outermost orbit will be completed because when 9, it will lose one electron. So 4d9 की जगह क्या हो जाएगा? It will be 4d8. And in the outermost shell, there's a 8 orbits. So it's done. Very easy. If you will follow this, it will be very easy for you to find any electronic configuration. Ria, not getting. Sure. Okay, then do this one. For the tin. Shazan समझ आई?
Ma'am,
Okay.
understood.
Okay. Tin का करो. Do tin. Don't please copy this.
For which one? For which element?
For the
Ma'am,
10. 10 is
ma'am, I'm
50.
doing for lead, ma'am.
Acha, okay, do. Oh, it's 82. Ria, try to solve for the 10 one, which is 50. So what is the electronic configuration of lead, na?
I send it to you on WhatsApp.
Okay, San. Just tell me the
Yes.
the electronic configuration. In the last, it's what?
I'm in the last. It is, ma'am, 4F14,
Mhm.
5D10, 6P6.
Why 6p6?
Ma'am, because it will be then 30, which will be give me 82. Ma'am, it should be minus
Mm,
one like every time.
minus one. No, not every time. Maybe. Okay, wait. Let me do for lead.
Okay.
Lead is 82.
Yes.
So,
I'm 1S2, 2S2.
1 minute. 1s2, 2s2,
Ma'am, 2
2p6.
is 2P6,
Okay.
3S2.
3s2. Again 3p6 and
3P6,
4s2.
4S2.
So 10, 10, 10, 20. Then 3d10,
Yes,
4p6,
3D10, 4P6, 5S2.
5s2. Yes. 16 and 18. So
18.
38. No, 38. After that, 4d10,
5P6, plus 2.
5p6, 6s2. So how much here? 10, 16, 18.
18.
38 plus 18 is how much? 6, 12 and 3, 4, 5. 52.
52.
Now, so 52 done.
And we need
Uh,
more 30, 30 more.
4F14, 4F14,
5D10, 6P6.
5D10, 1 second, 6P, first, 14 and 10 is 24. 24 and 52 is how much? 6, 5, 6,
Ma'am, 24 and 52 is ma'am 76.
76 now. And 76 plus 6, you are telling now?
6. Uh, she'll give me 12, then it becomes 82.
82. But are you sure that lead is 82?
Yes, ma'am, it's written.
Okay. So, and what is lead? Lead is a metals, and metals will have tendency to
Lose electrons.
lose electrons.
So minus
Mm,
1.
no, why minus one? 1 minute. Mm, I wrote somewhere that no 4F14. This part is correct now.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, P is basically L shell, right?
P.
Yes.
S K L M and N means S P and D N F. It's L.
So ma'am, P, ma'am, it is ma'am 6 electron is there. So
Hmm.
for filling it up, we need 2 more and minus 6 electrons is like, to remove that still.
So for filling, how many electrons is left?
Ma'am, filling, ma'am, 2 electrons are needed more.
Okay, so it can either gain or either lose, no?
Either lose, yes, and it can even
Hmm.
lose minus 6 electrons.
No, but minus 6 electrons will require much more energy than gaining 2 now. So it will be easy to gain, either lose. If 6 and 2 is there, if minus 6 and plus 2 is there, then it will be best to gain 2, not to lose 6.
Okay.
What?
Nothing, man.
Ria, for 10 it's done.
Check it after the class. That will be all.
Acha, you have sent it?
I'll send you.
Ria, 10 done. So tell me the last.
Five
Wait, I'm sending on a WhatsApp.
five P4.
Last 1 minute. Last is 5P4.
Yes, ma'am.
Shazan, is it correct? This one, 10 last is
How
5.
can P have 4 electrons when it is clearly mentioned that it will have 6?
Hmm.
Ma'am,
So,
at the last, there is 5. If we put it as 5P6, it becomes 52. And this has 50, 10 has 50. So
okay.
we
Okay,
have
okay. Will do.
2 at the end.
I'm sending you. Check that where I'm going wrong.
Mhm. So here
बेटा
D,
कनेक्ट हो गया
then SPD, SPS, then PSS.
अगेन
This is correct, Ria?
Ma'am,
This format is correct? Shazan, this format is correct or not?
yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, then yes.
So
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am. That's correct. Yeah, I see.
Okay. Now for 10 I'm writing. So it will be 2, 2 and 6.
6. Then after that, 2.
Again 2, 6,
Then 6,
2,
2. And 6,
10.
10, 6, and 2. Then 8. No, wait. Yeah. 2, and then again 10. That will
Huh,
be
10.
8.
So how much? 6, 7, 8, 10. 6, 7, 8, 10, 10, 10, 20. 16 plus 2, 18, which is 38. And 38 plus 10 is how much? 48.
That's
Now
48.
2 more
Yes.
electrons left.
Yes.
So 2 more electrons left, Ria. So whether what will happen? Tin is what? Tin is your metal or non-metal? Tin is a metal. And metal will have a tendency
Lose,
to
lose
lose, right?
electrons.
So what will happen? Tin will easily lose 2 electrons.
Wait, what? It will lose or gain.
No, it will lose now. Because 10 minus 2 is how much? 8. So in the outermost shell, there should be 8 electrons.
Okay, so it will give it 8 electrons.
What Shazan?
Think. Okay.
ठीक है ना? In the last one, there
Ma'am,
should be 8 or 2.
but ma'am, 8 electrons, where will it go? Like, it will
8 electrons, where would you see? In the 4D, last is how much? Last 10 hai. So what will happen?
अच्छा हाँ
It
वो
will lose
उसमें
2 electrons.
it can even lose or gain. It's not fixed. Okay, I understood.
ठीक है? But
Yeah.
metals will always lose electron, non-metals will gain electron. So if it will lose, how much it will be in the outermost orbit? It is must to have 8 or 2 in the outermost orbit. So to
So it
make
will
it
lose
2,
2 electrons.
हाँ, so it will lose 2 electrons. ठीक है?
So ma'am, our
Riya?
lead one is correct, right?
Send me, I will check and then I will tell you the solution.
Okay.
Riya, now understood? See, in the group, I will give you some metals and non-metals. And tomorrow, you have to tell me the electronic configuration of that. ठीक है? Okay. So that's it. For today, Shazan, you send me, I will check and then I will tell you. Tomorrow, again, this only we will do electronic configuration. Okay, then. Thank you.